Alright, next up we have Carnage from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Infinite Series, Marvel Legends Infinite Series. This is a really simple figure. Granted, there's a lot of details on the figure. He's not really a big deal. I mean, I've seen reviews where people, they went on and on and on and on and on about him, and I'm like, it's Bucky Cap, again. Just tailor-made to look like Carnage. The much of the black swirly stuff you see all over him is just painted on. It's not sculpted. These little red things, I'm sorry, let me use my quote-unquote pointer. These little tendrily pieces are sculpted, and then just there's a notch carved in, and you can actually you can remove these. But the other ones, there's like a notch carved in. You can kind of see it. I'm gonna have to turn on extra light like I did earlier so I can point it out to you. But if you look closely, right where the light is, you can kind of see the notch. There's a notch kind of carved so that, you know, they could attach those things on him. You know, I'm not dissing him. It's not a problem. It's just very simplistic modifications to make this figure fit the mold of Carnage. I'm not even going to go into his articulation because it's Bucky Cap, and we all know Bucky Cap has just about perfect articulation. It's probably the best Marvel Legends body that they've made in years. What's different on him from Bucky Cap are these big old hands. The hands actually kind of, they can, you know, bend forward and back, which is cool if you want him to, you know, be in like, to swing and cut someone. Or if you want him to be looking kind of like I mean, he just looks like he would be doing that kind of shit. And if you remember the old Spider-Man video game that was on the PS1 and the Dreamcast, he was kind of like that. He was always jumping around, and he was just like just fucking nuts, you know? So, yeah, honestly, the paint had to be good because, I mean, there's only one color besides white painted on this figure, and that color, excuse me, sorry. That other color is white. I mean, it's black. I'm sorry. They painted black and white on a red figure. They better be clean. The apps better work. He better look the part all over. And he pretty much looks good. I mean, it's very simple. He looks very Mark Bagley-ish, although I would have gone for a skinnier body. Just a little bit skinnier, something akin to the Sinestro Corps, the second Sinestro figure, the Sinestro Corps one that's long and lanky, like the Dead Man body. I don't know which Marvel Legends figure in recent years would have the body type that I'm thinking, because, you know, I'm only getting into the new Marvel Legends kind of sparingly. But, you know, with everything that I see on this guy, it's not a bad job. He looks the part. The paint is good. Yeah, like he stepped right off the page. Very simplistic, very straightforward design. I dig it. So if you don't have a Carnage figure, this would probably be a good one to get because he has everything on him that Carnage should have. And his articulation is on point. So I don't know. Check him out if you don't, you know, already have him. He is difficult to find. His running change or his variant is Toxin, which is probably the worst Toxin figure, and to me it's probably the worst figure. It's one of the worst figures in this line because he's just a red body, a red Bucky Cap body with freaking like rabbit teeth or donkey teeth or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. To me, that's one of the laziest designs they've done, and it's a waste of your money and your time. So if you can find him, find him. I got him at retail. I got this whole line at retail. So, you know, speaking of the whole line, that wraps up my Spider-Man Legends line, because that's everybody. he comes with the head of the goblin, and I'm giving the head to my homeboy Watson because I gave him all the rest of the pieces, so I may as well let him finish it off. That's really it for him. On to the next one.